Sorry, I was.
But I do need to top up my drinks.
No worries. You guys do that. We'll chat with the hi.
Yeah, we want to do a little recap of what happened in the first half.
Right.
And I don't know if I think you two already. Do either of you have an active inspiration? Because what I was going to say is we could do a little recap of what happened in the first half for another shot at a little inspiration.
I already have one.
I thought you spent yours.
It's marked on my sheet.
Oh, I'll have to go back and watch all the episodes to check and see.
Yeah, I have inspiration listed there, so I don't know. Maybe Meldrin can do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out my spell cards.
Yeah, everyone leveled up.
Looking for
But I'll do a quick recap. Or
I'm not gonna have a card for thaumaturgy because it's not a bard spell. I have it from being a tiefling, I think.
right, yeah.
Oh well.
Lob or Meldrin, do either of you want to do a little recap of what happened in the first half for an inspiration point?
Always. Does Mildred want to take the wheel on this one? I mean, he already took the wheel, but now he'll go. Sorry. Oh God, are we live?
Yes, we are.
And we'll do it live. So for those tuning in, the last time we were here, us brave adventurers, fled the city instead of fighting.
Yeah.
Jumped on our boat as quickly as we could and paddled away. Oh, not paddled. I guess we steam engined away. Someone's appreciating that. So we got into the boat. Everything seemed okay. We didn't think we were being followed until we got to a particular part of the river that was very rough. It had lots of jagged rocks. And lo, behind us, there is the large boat with a skeletal figure on the front of it. I don't know, Meldrin wasn't really paying attention. That was holding a big staff that had a flame on the front of it. It also smelt sulfurous, I believe.
Yes.
And suddenly we were all in a hazardous chase situation where each of us had to overcome certain obstacles, such as a fog emerging, spiky rocks, a leak in our boat, and finally a guy behind us catching up to us, I guess.
Yeah.
But we overcame it. And it was pinpointed by this moment where we had to blow all the fog away, and Tuon had to do it, but we needed to hold him aloft, so Lob held him up Titanic style, while Namalesa played Celine Dion on my lute. While Meldred sang, which was totally unnecessary because he's not a bard and he doesn't do bardic inspiration, but that's okay.
It was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was.
And the fog dispersed, and
Ruben was like steering the boat.
Oh yeah, Ruben was doing some fantastic Tokyo drifting, and then
I think my steering style would be a little more colorful than Tuon's.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you'd win all the prizes. And we found ourselves in a big flat lake. And definitely a big waterfall with a strange wave-shaped stone in front of it, and decided to weigh anchor and have a 8-hour sleep.
In which we all leveled up. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. We all feel different when we wake up.
Yeah.
Feel a little bit strong. Got hair where we didn't have hair before.
Do you want to...
Which is really tough for Lob, honestly.
Yeah. If there's like one hair.
There's like sprouting off the top of the head.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so excited.
It's like it looks like a little plant.
I'm becoming a man.
Adventuring's making me feel young again.
Do you want to say what archetypes you each chose?
Oh, sure, yeah. Good idea. Who's starting?
Yeah.
Mel?
Meldrin was always a swashbuckler, even before he had to choose. So now he's officially a swashbuckler,
Swashbuckler.
meaning he's not a very subtle rogue. Typically the kind of rogue that gets in your face.
He's more
and goes,
roguish.
"Ah, on guard."
Yes.
He swings on like chandeliers and stuff.
Yep. Perfect. Namalesa, shocking everyone, chose the College of Lore. And I got two amazing new spells.
Think about it.
I got Crown of Madness. Does anybody know what Crown of Madness does?
Tell us.
I do.
I choose somebody and I charm them. They have to make a wisdom saving throw. While they are charmed, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on their head and madness glows in their eyes. And then on their turn, they attack whoever I want. And then
She gained all that power just from reading books.
Yep. And
Let that be the moral
Stay
of
in
this
school,
scream.
kids.
I also
Yeah.
took Phantasmal Force, which is cool. I create an illusion that could actually attack somebody as long as they fail the saving throw to disbelieve my illusion. Yeah.
I love it. Those are
So,
exciting.
Yep.
Ruben, what did you pick?
For my ranger archetype, I chose the Gloom Stalker, which is a variant on the ranger that focuses on kind of sneakiness, which I think works well for a frail character who doesn't like to get his hands dirty. He's in trouble if anyone gets within melee range.
And Lob.
So I did actually decide to go with Primeval Guardian. I am kind of lobifying it a little bit because this is a very magic-based archetype, but Lob is not a very magical. So something that happens is that Lob does gain the spell Entangle. So I picture that more as like he can see where there's like thick underbrush and can can kind of guide his his battle to be over that. And he can also temporarily grow and take on the appearance of a tree-like person covered with leaves and bark. So he moves a little bit slower, but I picture this more as like he can kind of become like tree-like in that he can kind of like blend into trees a little bit, but he's not actually becoming a tree. He just knows how to be a tree.
Yeah.
Be one with the trees. But yeah, it's any speed becomes 5 feet. So he's super slow, which makes sense if he's trying to be tree-like. Gain a number of temporary hit points at the start of each of my turns. Number equals half of your ranger level. When the form ends, you lose any temporary hit points. I now have the attack Piercing Thorn, which allows me to enhance my attack.
Cool.
Exciting.
Yeah, which is an additional 1d6 piercing damage.
Amazing. I love it. I think
I'm excited that I get 2 dice for my thingy now too.
Sneak attack?
Sneak attack.
Ooh, cool.
And I can do sneak attack now without being near someone because it's more important that they look me in the eyes.
I love
And
it.
I do something fancy.
All right. So I think what we're kind of doing here is that you made it to the lake, you cast anchor, and then you pretty much instantly passed out. Like everyone kind of like took their long rest and, kept watch and everything like that. But it was just kind of an immediate like zonk.
Yes. Yeah.
Upon waking 8 hours later, someone's probably awake, maybe making supper or something on the boat. It is now dark. You're not 100% sure what time it is. It's probably early evening-ish or mid-evening, something like that. The moon is out faintly up above. It's got its normal green glow on the area, kind of like a yellowy green. And it's brighter than you've seen it in years. Like this it's shining much brighter than any of you have seen in years. And Lob, this definitely, like, you notice this for sure. Like, you know, you're used to kind of like keeping your eye on the sky a little bit, and this is very striking to you.
Is it a full moon? Malacrity wants to know if it's a full moon.
Not quite. I think it's waxing.
Wax.
Is that...
Or, yes, it
Waxing
should be
is
waxing.
getting
So it's like going
Yeah,
to be a
getting
full moon? Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that werewolf that was following us.
Yeah, it'll be a full
true.
moon probably in a few
But like,
nights.
that's just like what the moon looks like when you're in nature, though, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is normal, I assume.
Like
No
brighter?
light pollution.
Ow, when you're away from the light pollution, maybe. Is that true, Lob?
I don't know. This is the first time I've been in the woods, so
I mean, I've never seen it like this.
Hmm.
Spent many years wandering around outside, and I've never seen it quite like this.
you know what they say when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie? It's amore.
Oh.
An
No,
eel
no.
jumped onto the ship.
You've unlocked the magic.
the pun. I'm just kidding. We won't do this. Maybe for another campaign. But what I was gonna say is, should we enforce a thing that when puns happen, like awful magic takes place and it becomes kind of true? Like,
A sorcerer whose wild magic is directly to their pun.
Yeah. I love
I've
that.
played
Yeah,
a character
that'd be
like
awesome.
that.
that'll be a future video for us. We'll make pun-based sorcerer king.
Oh god.
Or bard or something. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
So is the cave that we're supposed to go to nearby? Do we know?
Is it behind that waterfall?
Yeah. Is it
or
behind?
is there just a treasure chest there?
yeah, so you kind of did a little bit of a preliminary search. I don't think you went up too close, but during the daytime you could see a little bit of a structure up near the waterfall, and you're kind of getting the impression that that's probably the ship,
Okay.
like the previous party's ship.
Right.
Schoolboy's ship.
We should certainly go check the ship,
Yeah.
team.
And then
okay, that part. Okay.
the people that we're looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a boat that looks a lot like the one that you're on.
Oh, they took the same kind of boat? I don't know if I remember that.
There was only two created,
Oh.
and they had the first one
Okay.
because it's the fastest way to get up the
Right.
rapid.
Okay, so this is good news because it means that they got here. It's not like they were shipwrecked or anything like that. It looks like they made it here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did
Alright.
our little gnome friend didn't come, did she?
No.
She stayed behind to try and figure out her lumber machine situation.
Right.
Also, we left in a bit of a hurry. Didn't have a chance
Yeah.
to ask her.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, did we just like leave her behind?
She wanted to be
No,
left
that's
behind.
fine.
She wasn't planning to
enough.
come with us. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Should we go check
But
out?
does she want this like ship back if she
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's hoping that both ships will come back intact.
At the very least, the engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Should we go check it out?
Yeah.
I'm feeling refreshed.
Yeah, I'm ready for adventure.
Me too.
All right.
Okay.
So you.
I guess
taking-
can we get the boat as close to there as possible so
Okay.
that we can just like board it?
That ship is docked a little bit offshore. You can see that they've dropped anchor near the shore, kind of like near the waterfall, but not so close that it's like dangerous. So they must have walked a bit up the side. You know.
Sure. Let's go and jump on
So
their ship.
you're- okay,
Yeah,
so
check out the
you
ship first.
Pull up alongside. Hop over.
Yeah.
All right. So you take a look around. The ship looks an awful lot like your ship. It has a few benches. It doesn't have. You had stretchers in yours, which I'm assuming was some of the stuff that you threw overboard. Like they were the stretchers for, hopefully that you would find these folks and just in case they needed somewhere to go. But they were thrown overboard. This ship doesn't have that. They just have like the benches, and it seems like it is empty. Like there's no tools on board. There's nothing left behind. Everything that is not bolted to the ship is gone. The engine room, I'm assuming you're taking
I want to check the engine for sure.
Exploration. The engine is still there, but the door to the engine is open and there's nothing inside.
Oh, that's not good.
This is the door that Ellie Joy Bell requested not be opened on your ship.
Should we open the one on our ship?
Maybe.
I mean, or will we suffer the same fate as the team that was here and opened their door? Maybe.
Well,
I mean,
there's no sign of them here. It's not like they...
Maybe when you open it, you vaporize.
Yeah, but take all of their stuff with them.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We can open the door later. We can't unopen the door. Yeah. Right? So maybe let's wait.
Don't bother with something that's not bothering you.
Yeah.
I always said.
But it might be the case that we need to eventually have a look at what's in there. It might be that we'll encounter it in this cave.
But it seems to me someone, human people, might have stolen something here.
Yeah.
I see that we need to investigate, perhaps.
Because it's not likely that when they were going into the mountain to get... What kind of metal are we looking for? Is it adamantium or...
Yeah, Unobtainium,
yeah.
I was trying to find the name I called it. It's like a normal-ish name, but then I couldn't find it. And I was like, precious metal is what I've been called now.
Okay, so when they were going to get the precious metal, they wouldn't have taken all the stuff that's gone from the ship right now. So yeah.
There's been some thievery afoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lob is going to.
I'm wondering if this.
Oh,
go ahead.
Track. Yeah, he's going to use his tracking skills as ranger and see if he can find any kind of signs of scuffle.
Some clues.
Yes. Yeah, he's gonna get his deer hunter hat on.
Okay, so you're looking for clues on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or would it be close enough to the shoreline that he'd be able to onto the shore?
We can go check the shore after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna be looking on looking for signs of a scuffle of any kind.
On the ship, or roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception is +2. Okay. Oh, that's a 4.
A 4. You don't notice anything strange on the ship at all.
Okay.
I want to specifically look for anything they might have missed using my tendency to steal things that are not stuck on the ground.
Also, you're lower to the ground than...
Exactly.
Yeah, low just can't see because he's so tall.
Yes, exactly. Nothing on the ceiling.
I don't know if that's an investigation or just another perception, but I'm specifically looking for stuff to, liberate. Get back to its owner.
That could be liberated.
Yes.
Okay. Roll... roll investigation, because I think you would be using your intelligence to look in specific areas, like specifically where things would have been kept, and you're kind of doing a fine-tooth combing in that area. Kind
just
of using
double check. I know where people would hide the money.
Yeah.
I didn't get super high, though. My investigation is got nothing. I rolled a 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not. It seems like whoever picked up things off this ship has done a thorough job. There's no tools left. There's not even like screws and bolts or wood tools. Like nothing has been left behind. Even like loose boards have been taken.
Well, friends, whoever was here did a very thorough job. There's no tools or anything left behind.
Not even any screws or...
Not even
Seems
any
like a bit of a low bar for a thorough job.
All right. Well,
Is there a shore area that's like close enough that would be the obvious place that someone would have gone
Yeah,
to shore?
so I'll say that the ship and your ship are kind of docked at like a little bit of a sandbar. Like it's kind of convenient, using some DM like liberties here, but there's like a bit of a sandbar kind of like leading out.
so we
maybe
don't have
part
to
of it
like
is
we can jump down and like not have to swim to shore.
Yeah.
We probably have like a little dinghy anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know how to swim.
Don't talk about my little dinghy. Rob!
You did it! You made a penis joke. I'm so proud of you.
No fairness, that was cursing. Rob definitely wouldn't say that.
No, Lob wouldn't.
Would not cross his mind.
Oh, you'll get there. We're gonna train you up. The guys have been teaching Lob how to say dirty stuff. Listen.
It's like
Oh, like a toddler.
Okay. So yes, you find a dry way to shore.
okay. Let's investigate the shore.
As long as it's not a dry way to hell.
I don't have great
I was gonna say.
survival. So who has good survival
Go, Lob,
checks?
go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Rangers do.
Name the
Rob
Rangers
has-
in the right
Rob
direction.
has a +4 survival and a +3 to nature.
Yeah, survival will help you look for
People
any hints of previous beings.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 14.
14. So it is dark out. Are you wearing your new night vision goggles?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll say yes because I totally forgot I had them.
I
Yeah.
should be able to see in the dark, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
everyone has night vision.
I have dark vision.
now
Except for
that you have.
Wait, does our whole party have dark vision?
Now?
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, we do.
I'm a tiefling, so I
Mhm.
do.
And we just do because of our race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, does Tuon though?
I think Tuon might stay with the
Tuon.
boat.
Yes.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring
Good
that
job,
up.
Joanne.
I was actually going to bring that up, and I think that makes sense because we've seen that this boat has been robbed, and so
Pilfered.
yeah,
So he's gonna protect the boat by himself. Good job, Tuon.
Yeah.
Good job.
he can
Tuon.
do it.
I
He
guess
can-
worst case, he can jump overboard and swim away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no worries.
Yeah,
the rest of
and
us.
he can breathe underwater and everything.
Yeah, I don't think he does have dark vision or anything like that. And so if not going with him means we don't need to bring a light source with us, I think that's really good because then we can kind of be more sneaky in the cave if we don't need to use like a torch or a lantern.
I like how stealthy our party composition is becoming.
Yeah.
Lob's night vision goggles are definitely.
Except for Meldrin, who's just like loud on purpose when we're all like trying to sneak and he's
Okay.
like, here we come.
But
If he's
with
not loud,
Meldrin,
then
it's
people
a
don't know he's
choice.
That's true, yes.
He's now got that song stuck in his head, and he's been humming it. Not even humming it, but like
power humming it.
It starts quiet but does not take long to ramp up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
he's basically me.
Yeah.
So
Let's
did
be
someone
real.
want to do a survival check? Because I don't think I got that number.
Oh my
I
god.
did
Very
get 14
distracted.
earlier.
Oh yeah,
So you're
14.
doing-
Oh, but
Oh,
you
that's
said it.
for
But
radio.
you. But
Oh,
you
right,
said it
no, I
was
asked you that.
night, and we
Okay.
all have vision.
bad.
So yeah.
Very
Yeah.
much my bad. So what you do find are footprints. And there's a few different sets of footprints. There are booted footprints. And they look to be fairly old. Like you only got a 14, so you're not able to completely pinpoint the exact day. But you do see much fresher footprints coming to and from the older ship, like not your ship, but like the one that was there before, and they seem kind of small. And upon closer inspection, they don't have any toes. They're kind of like webbed feet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like duck or something.
A duck. A duck stole everything.
Where duck? Where duck?
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's go.
Where duck?
But yeah, with a 14, that's what I'll give you.
So we can see the direction that the old
Yes.
footprints are going.
So they're hugging the water. The fresher footprints seem to be kind of stepping in the water a bit and coming out, and they're in the mud. The older footprints seem to be sticking to dry land, and they both head towards the waterfall. All of the sets of footprints head toward the waterfall.
Okay.
Is that the opposite way we're going?
No, that's where you were going. They're coming both to and from.
Are they murlocs?
Are you talking to... Oh, maybe.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I hope they are.
I don't know how far away the boats are, but I'll use my message cantrip to relay to Tuon what we saw about the footprints, just in case.
Okay.
So it's like we do have evidence that somebody else came to the ship and like grabbed the stuff and took it.
Too bad he can't talk back to you, because then he could be like, "Oh, I know all about webbed-feeted people."
I think he can.
Wait, let's see. Message says, I point my finger towards a creature within range, and it's 120 feet. The target, and only the target, hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay. I'll roll a nature check for Tuon to see.
Because he might have secret knowledge about webbed people.
Oh, he does not, actually. I rolled a 2 on that.
That's
So
too
he
bad.
does not
You would think...
know.
Oh,
They're
you would think that he
ducks.
would know, because he's also aquatic.
Probably like
You would
picturing
think he
something totally
would,
different.
But he doesn't.
but he does not.
Right. He's forgotten at the very least.
He's like,
for
"Web
now.
feet, you guys are just not good at looking at
Yeah,
prints.
you must be seeing incorrectly.
You must be.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just suck at survival skill."
Yeah. Especially since they were compared to, like, a duck.
Right.
So, it's...
It was probably
Like
just
with
a
a
bad
duck?
description. All right, let's go to the waterfall, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
the
I
moon.
guess.
Yeah, the moon is glinting down on the waterfall, illuminating the spray that is coming from, the water hitting the other water. Can the moon give, like, little moon bows? Like little moon rainbows? So you're seeing some of them. It's like
Yeah.
a really nice, it's like a really peaceful atmosphere.
It's beautiful.
You're not hearing anything in the woods, and it seems, it's pretty calming, actually. It's kind of like the water is very serene, and the water, as I said previously, is like hitting this rock and kind of like a vortex down into the rock in front of the waterfall. But if you peek in behind, you can see that there's a cave leading back in behind the waterfall. And Meldrin, I know that you
I know. I love caves. I love
you
them.
love caves.
I do love
You
them.
live for caves.
So here's the plan, everyone. I'm going to look around the cave for bad guys,
Okay.
and all of you can just do the cave thing. Have fun.
Oh, you're not coming in the cave with us?
No, because someone has to look outside the cave.
You're our tank.
You're right. I'm very good and smart at all of those things, but I really
Remember the
think
muscle
that
song
someone-
I sang you?
I
You're my
love that
hero.
song.
You're my hero.
Shit.
and then like my eyes start welling up. My eyes start welling up with tears. And I'm like,
I mean, do you want to do a persuasion?
yes,
on me?
I do.
That's a nut play.
Can I?
I mean, would I do an opposing charisma to see if I'm not
Sure.
convinced?
Or if you want to make a difficulty, if you like think about, you can either do an opposed check, or you can kind of think about what a DC
About
might
what
be
my DC
based on
is?
like your ego and that
Oh.
appeal.
I don't know. She said all the right things
Mm-hmm.
about my ego.
Okay, do you have a DC in mind?
All right, I've got a DC in mind.
All right, I rolled a 24.
All right, yeah. I'm definitely coming in that cave with you. Are you kidding me? What would you do
That's
with
about the size of your ego.
That's like you basically have to, like, I have to come.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm not gonna.
The next step was Crown of Madness. Okay, guys, we only have 1 minute to get through this cave.
Make him run as fast as he can. Into the dark.
I'm guessing that while in the cave, I'm probably not going to be very good at anything that takes any skill check, or I don't know. I'm just going to be bad at things.
Okay.
You're just like
I'm gonna be
clinging a
distracted.
little close.
Anything that takes any amount of concentration, I'm going to be like,
You're
nah,
like-
I gotta
like-
concentrate on walking in a straight line.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, are we talking like cave disadvantage?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to have disadvantage on
It
most
happens
things.
to the best of.
So Meldrin is afraid of caves.
No, I'm going with you, aren't I? I like.
You're just gonna check the perimeter before going in.
Oh no, the perimeter is fine.
You also have, I forgot to mention, but you do have an inspiration now, Meldrin,
Oh, yeah.
from describing, so don't forget to mark that down. You might need it, maybe. Like, maybe.
I'm gonna just walk very close to my friend Lob.
Yeah.
In fact, Lob, do you want to like just maybe
Hold
me?
my hand.
No, just more for you
Yeah.
than for me.
Love will be confused, but he's not gonna like spot your hand away. Like,
Wow, your hand is
It's like,
so
okay.
big.
yeah.
Wow. It's really nice for
Hurry.
guys to be able to express themselves this way and just show affection and love to one another.
Meldrin never holds hands with people. This is
Oh.
not how he shows affection.
That's like way too...
So
It's way too intimate for Meldrin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
Mildred is just a toddler. This session,
it's fine.
Eh?
It's
Like,
fine. Everything.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what it felt like to hold Lob's hand. Okay,
Yeah.
It's an experiment.
for the whole cave.
Love has had to carry him around. Had to hold his hand.
I think that Meldrin's been looking for a Lob in his life, like ever since. He
I'm
was
imagining, like...
Unquestioningly check him.
I'm
that's all.
imagining Meldrin's like holding one finger. Like it's like your hand is so big that he's like, okay, here we go. And it's like, or you're just like grabbing his entire fist in your hand.
I just have a
White
quick question though.
knuckles.
What do we do when there's a cave in? How does that
Don't
work?
worry.
Don't think about it.
I mean, this
No,
cave
but-
has
See what
been
you're doing,
here.
you're thinking about it.
Think about how many
Don't think
years
about
this
it.
cave has been here, and it hasn't caved in yet. So why would it cave in right now?
It happens.
Aw.
I know about stone cunning. Remember,
Right. Well, I think
Cave-ins are
that
a thing.
Meldrin, I think that you'll know if it's going to happen, and we'll be able to get out in time.
Yeah.
You'll know. You're really
Yeah.
smart. I saw the stone knowledge that you had in the boat there.
You know what? And I'm gonna use that stone cunning when
Yeah.
I'm really gonna need it
Yeah.
at some point in the game when my character's about to die. I'm gonna use stone cunning to not die.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Cool.
All right, friends. Do you venture forth into the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love
It
is just like
collapses on you,
dragging
and-
Meldrin.
Oh no. A little pebble, like a little pebble falls down. Mildred's like, ah!
Oh, if one rock falls on Meldrin, he's gone. He's like, see,
Passes out. Just
Everybody run!
flatline completely.
Okay, so going into the cave, I need to ask you a couple of questions. One, are you moving stealthily? And if so, I would like you to roll a stealth check.
Yes.
I think Lob's
Yes, I am.
trying to be quiet.
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because honestly, I would be more focused on stepping on things that are not dangerous. Oh, one of my rolls was a 20 though. The other one was not bad.
I got
Yeah, that's a nat 20 for me, plus 6.
nice. I got 13.
I
Lob
got
got a
20.
10.
Okay. And what did you get, Mel?
Me?
Yeah,
20.
20. Okay, so everyone rolled pretty, like,
I'm
pretty
trying
okay.
Not let the darkness see me.
Okay.
You're being so brave. Lob is so proud of you.
Okay, my second question is, what is your marching order?
Ooh. Meldrin
I feel
Lob.
like the Gloomstalker would be first.
We can do,
Yeah, I think Ruben's volunteered to go out in front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I feel like Lob and Meldrin would be coming up the rear.
Mm,
Both because Lob would be wanting to like protect from the back, also a lot of ranged attacks.
okay. So is it
Um,
Yeah,
gonna...
if we-
And also I think that Meldrin would be kind of slowing him down if he's hand. So,
Al-
You
also,
certainly
we're
wouldn't wanna
behind
go
each other
first.
as much as possible. But I don't know if that's always going to be possible if there's any 5-foot squeezes.
Yeah, so we could say Jake, then me, then the two of you beside each other when there's room for you both.
yeah.
And if there isn't, I'm going in front of Lob.
Okay.
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 So like holding his hand.
You're like spotting me, or I'm insisting that you spot me.
Every
Catch
time.
me if I fall.
Spot me, Lob.
So, I should also mention a neat ability that I had. I think it's a passive ability from my ranger archetype. Is not only do I have improved dark vision, but other people can't see me with dark vision.
Mm.
It says, "Well in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that must rely on dark vision to see you."
Okay, thank you.
So we don't know
That
where
could
you
be
went.
really important.
Yeah, we can't see you either.
He just
You
disappeared.
know where I am.
Guys, Ruben's gone. Ruben's gone. The cave took him. Will it do the same to me?
This is like how Ruben discovers that he has this ability. Because we're like, wait, where'd you go? And he's like, what? I'm right
I'm
here.
right here.
So I have learned to walk quietly over the years.
Yeah, I guess. Cool.
Okay. Okay, so this cave, the mouth of the cave is very dark. As you get deeper, you notice that the walls have some glittering points. Just like the moonlight coming in, like glitters, and it's kind of bouncing a little bit in the inside of the cave. And you kind of, Mel, you easily would recognize this as like a metal, like potentially the precious metal.
It's the precious metal, everyone.
Okay.
You also
Got it.
easily notice that there are several chunks taken from these walls, like about like a fist size here, and then in another spot there's like a foot size chunk is missing. Like there's
No
just
one's taking bites.
yeah, there's chunks of the walls taken out.
It's probably a Zorn.
No,
It's fine.
They were coming here to mine for the metals, so this makes sense.
Yeah, right. I understand. Okay, sorry. I'm just
Yeah, and you
just
do
thought
notice like some tool marks here and there, like
tool marks.
yeah, that checks out.
It's really just
Belger's just like narrating everything that he perceives.
There's the step, and I'm taking a step. Okay. And there's a wall. Yep, got a wall. Okay. And the ceiling is low here. Oh, okay. bending down. Everyone bend down.
Lava's still
down,
able
everyone.
to walk at full height, and Belton's
Yeah.
oh, ceiling slow.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
That is totally accurate because this whole first part is pretty wide open.
No, this is not. I'm sorry. This is not wide open. This is too close. I don't want it.
However, about 60 feet into this cave, you're still noticing chunks, and you're on the right track. And then the cave ends, except for a narrow hole about 2 to 3 feet in diameter.
Okay.
You know that you could all fit through this hole, but it would take a dexterity check to get through without scraping yourself on the jagged rock of the cave.
Yeah.
And if you would like, you can take a perception check to kind of investigate this a little further before you.
Yeah, can I peer
Decide
through?
anything.
Can I see anything on the other side?
Yeah. So take a peek through, or whatever you'd like to do.
I want to look for signs of the footprints and see if those lead to this hole.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, would Law be able to roll either a nature or a instead of perception to see if he can tell
I think
if
survival would be a
Yeah.
good one for
to
this.
tell what made the hole?
Yep.
I only got 11.
I could probably do stone cunning.
Yep.
Kenny, how's he
Yes.
feeling? 17.
17. Okay, so you're looking for. What were you looking for specifically?
I'm looking to see if this is the hole that a creature made, if it's man-made, if it's just
Okay.
a formation.
So you see that there are definitely tool marks all around this area, and they look like they were all kind of pointed inward, trying to get something loose, possibly. And actually on the inside of the hole, you do see a large chunk of that precious metal, lying against the opposite side of this hole. There's the hole, and then just across is this huge chunk, and it looks like it would fit. You could kind of pull it up and probably plug this hole with it.
Okay.
You also notice, however, a pickaxe on the other side of the hole as well.
Huh. All right, Law point.
Can I just know how much that's worth?
A lot. You know a couple of
What?
things. You know the queen is after this metal specifically.
We're supposed to
and
bring
she
back a
has
sample.
promised. Yeah, you're hoping to bring some back, and you get the impression that with the amount she was giving out just to succeed at this mission, if you brought something of this size back to her, she'd probably pay pretty handsomely.
But also, I want to know how much it is just on its own, just out of curiosity. If
you were to sell it on the black market.
If you just sold it off, probably there's not many people that would be filthy rich. Probably just you could probably get 5,000 gold for this chunk.
Because my family is all metal
metal
workers.
With the queen, just because she has a lot more.
Mhm.
But I think just generally, you could probably get about 5,000 for this chunk.
Cool. The only thing that calms Meldrin down.
Oh no, he's just staring at it like this is all that matters right now.
Just focus on the math. The math.
It's almost like the anxiety exercise where it's okay, 5 things I can see, but for Meldrin, it's okay. 5
Metal
things
chunk.
I could steal.
Yeah.
Metal things I can
Metal
sell.
chunk and metal chunk.
All right, so yes, there's
Can
that
I
chunk
put it
over
in
there.
my-
There's the pickaxe.
Coat.
It's like a 3-foot chunk, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
a big
heavy.
boy.
So you could probably carry it, but it would be like this.
Unwieldy.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, so you pick it up. I think you're strong enough. You've got a decent strength score. So you're carrying now this huge chunk, and both of your arms are occupied with this.
Hey,
this
Mildred.
chunk of metal.
Lop's gonna go up and be like, way out.
Oh wait, did you crawl through the hole to get at this chunk? Because it is
sorry.
through.
Oh, I
through the
thought-
hole?
yeah, I thought it
I'm
was on-
definitely not going through that hole.
Oh, okay,
No.
so it is through the hole, and so then you also notice that there's a pickaxe through the hole as well.
Right.
I think Lob is try to crawl.
Guys,
Okay.
He does have a
Can I-
high dexterity.
sorry, is any... Chrissy, your sound is cutting out for me. Is that happening for anybody else?
Yeah, once in a while.
Yeah, it was
does.
happening to me as well.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Sometimes it's hard to understand. Sometimes it doesn't make a difference, but sometimes I don't know what you're saying.
It sounds like it's not capturing sometimes, and if
Yeah,
you go into
like
your
if your
Discord settings,
sensitivity-
you just need to
yeah.
change your
Yeah.
your sensitivity.
Yeah, I turned off a bunch of like echo cancellation and noise reductions.
Just turn it up just a tiny bit.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but I was starting to
No,
impact
good.
my
Don't worry about
understanding.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
And when you're done with that, just do a dexterity or acrobatics, either or, to get through this hole safely.
Who's going through the hole?
+4.
Lob.
Lob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got +4 and both of those. That's a nat 20,
I'm gonna
baby.
size up.
Ooh.
So, yeah, you kind of assess it a little bit for a second, and you're like, okay. And then you, with grace that might not be apparent to someone who just kind of glanced at you, it's almost like a ballerina just kind of goes through this hole. Like you've got this grace of a dancer, and you get through the hole, and you don't touch any of the rim at all. It's just like this beautiful moment of like, oh wow.
Lob, you never cease to surprise me, my friend. Be lucky if I can get through half as gracefully.
Lob, after you've gone through, you see clearly that huge chunk of precious metal and also the pickaxe, but you notice there's also a tunnel that continues down, and it steeply goes down into the ground.
Keeps going down here.
Okay.
Lob is going to pick up the pickaxe and inspect it.
All right. You pick up the pickaxe, and with your goggles, your night vision goggles, you easily make out a word engraved into this pickaxe. And it says under rock. One word.
Does that mean
Well,
anything to
tries-
anybody?
Yeah.
So you
I do relay that information. I say, Underrock mean anything?
Meldrin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here,
Yes.
I'll type something to you just to be clear.
I know. I mean, he doesn't specifically say what it means.
He just goes, "Ah."
Yeah, I know who that is. Don't worry about it.
Lob's
I just
like,
typed it to you in
I mean,
private.
can you pass it to me, maybe?
Lob will he'll just kind of like tuck it into for now. But he does kind of lay hands on metal and try to kind of move it, thinking like under the rock. So he kind of try to like push it off to the side.
Which
to
side are
see-
you? Is it towards that hole or like?
If he pushes it towards the hole, is it going to tumble down?
Yeah.
Okay, then push it away. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of push it further into the corner, away from that deep
From the
depths.
dip. Yeah.
So you look underneath, and there's nothing of note. There's just more like debris and little rocks and things.
Yeah. All right. Lob's going to crawl out. Hand the pickaxe over to Meldrin.
Okay. I'll say that you can get through this time easily because you've like practiced. Like you got a nat 20. I'd say you're like.
Did you
got
see?
that hole.
Did you see any tracks in there?
Oh shit! I didn't. Alrighty.
Dive back in.
Yeah. Everyone's just like, I just love watching him. So he pops back in and looks around for tracks or anything.
Okay. It doesn't. You don't even need to make a survival check for this. You do notice that there are signs of maybe some kind of a scuffle There
Oh,
are
This is scuffle.
like there's like a little bit of blood on the. I don't know why I did this. Blood. There's some blood on the rocks. Not a ton. It doesn't look like someone was severely wounded, but it does look like you kind of see
There was an injury.
Yeah, there was some kind of injury. You do notice that there's like where there was. Okay, how do I explain this? Since it is all rock, there's no soft ground for there to be like foot imprints, but you can see like the outline of a few footprints heading down towards the depths because of that blood that was on the ground. Like there's some half footprints
In the
leading
blood.
down.
Okay, sure.
In the blood. And there's also like a drag mark or a few drag marks heading down there as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Comes back out.
Crap.
What's
Well, Guess
what's
we
under
gotta
rock?
go in the cave.
Mildred, what's under rock?
It's a family name.
Your family?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super close with my family, but I mean, they're still my kin, and I don't have high hopes that they've. I mean, they're in a cave, and caves are pretty friggin' dangerous. So, but I don't know. This kind of. I think I need to get over it and just get down there and see what I can find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has bolstered Lob. Lob is going to find Mildred's family.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, Mildred is suddenly sobering up and being like,
This
yeah,
is
I
real.
need to
I
do
gotta
it
be
great.
a big boy.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
not gonna
also
be scared
seeing
anymore.
like be like, oh, I gotta put on my big boy pants. I think that's also like Lob is like, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't attempt to make any joke or make a flourish about it.
Oh wow.
Let's just go.
Serious business. And
Yeah.
we're looking for, is it just 2 people who came up?
There's 5 people. There's a ranger missing. There's 2
Water genasi.
2 water genasi missing and 2 dwarves missing, both with the last name Underrock.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go.
And on that note, we are going to be ending our episode before we head into this cave any deeper.
Cave of Wonder.
Yeah, so let's take a note here. So actually, I'll type it over here. Okay. Here. I'll put that note in my prep notes.
This is where we are. Yeah.
So yeah, you're right there. You've discovered this hole, and you've got some evidence on the other side, and that's where we'll pick it up next month for our monthly Estersea game.
Yay!
Yay!
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
That
Jill.
That was an emotional ride.
Yeah.
Session. Like
Yeah.
we had some like really moving musical moments. We had some like heartbreaking moments. Some like
I almost started
heartwarming
singing.
moments.
Aw.
Decided not to.
Lob got to be Mildred's dad, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe Meldrin hasn't had a good dad, and maybe
Well,
he needs
maybe
one.
he just needs a good dad.
Yeah.
Maybe that's.
And Lob is a wonderful dad, even though
It's
he's
true.
He's
actual
been looking
dad.
for love in all the wrong places.
Aww.
Lob is the right place for.
He needs a parent to tell him to stop sleeping with everyone.
Well, Lob's not going to tell him that. Lob's going to be like,
Oh,
"You're an
fair
adult.
enough.
You can do what you want." Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
truth
be
is,
safe. But
sleeping
he's
with
going to look
people
out
is
for him. Yeah.
Here's a bunch of protection. I made it out of trees.
Oh god.
Bark skin protection
safe.
Oh god.
ribbed for
Yeah.
pleasure.
for nobody's pleasure.
For nobody's pleasure.
I shouldn't have gone there. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
All right. Well,
so-
thank you all for playing with us tonight.
Yes.
College of Lore merchandise.
Chat says thank you for the entertainment. I want to thank everybody who's watching for having
Yay!
tuned in. Thank you.
Yay!
It was fun having you here.
I hope you're all over the age of 18.
Look, there's nothing explicit about what we're
No,
talking about.
I
It's
don't think
I
important
so.
said the word
information.
penis once.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
put it
bad
down.
word. That's like a swear.
No,
I'm-
it's scientific. It's like
I'll
saying
call it a
foot.
wiener next time.
Like
We're just. It's like you've gone into that vortex or something. We're just.
Yeah. Mildred actually has a piece of paper that, like, when he opens it, it like flips down all the way to the floor, and it's all the different words for genitals.
I think I think I want to say
Stegosaurus.
it's okay to say the words penis and vagina. Like, we don't need to worry about saying them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't hesitate when we say the word hand. Don't hesitate when we say the word nose.
Yeah.
It's just a body part.
Yep.
Penis.
Yeah.
You did it!
Nobody says it.
And that was the moral of tonight's stream.
All right, thanks for coming. Yeah.
Tonight,
Thank you
kids.
for watching. I hope everyone had fun. I had a blast. And
Yes.
little behind the scenes spoiler alert, at the break, I frantically wrote all the notes for the second half of this episode because they got through my first half like way faster than I expected. And I think that that's part of DMing. Like,
Yeah.
if you're thinking something could happen and you have all these ideas, that doesn't mean they're going to happen. They might just completely skip all of that and end up at the end of your planning way before expected, and that's okay.
We just decided to go home.
Yeah, like you never know, so you got to be on your toes and be ready. So
Yeah,
so
it's one of the
thanks
reasons
for-
that people recommend not over planning, right? Because you might spend hours working on something that they never even get to.
Oh,
Right.
totally.
Here's my word of advice. If you go off book, that's great. If you improvise, that's great. But don't be drinking, because you won't remember the names of all the things you made up the night
I
before.
wasn't even drinking, and I don't remember the names of the things I
I've
make
made
up.
up so many NPCs that my players are like, I love that character. And I'm like, who? I don't remember them.
Don't be drinking. Yep.
All right. Well,
I mean,
thank you
yes,
all for
drink, but
yeah.
Not while you're DMing on the fly.
not while you're DMing.
Yeah, unless you're recording it like
Drink
this, because
water.
we can just go back and like watch the entire episode over again.
That's true.
It's
yeah.
true. It's true.
Which honestly I should have done. But
I know.
'cause I
Me
didn't
too,
remember
though.
anything until the recap.
That's why
Everyone
we have
needs
the
to go
recap.
watch the YouTube,
Yeah,
like and subscribe, and then all of us should like every video too. Just to,
Yes.
I think that's a good
As
idea.
we go. Just...
Yep,
I've been liking them.
Show
all.
us some love. Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, thank you everybody. You guys are amazing. I love playing with you. and
You're
I
amazing.
Can't wait till next time.
We love playing with you, or at least I do.
Yeah, I do
That
too.
was very
Thanks
fun.
for
Thank
DMing
you
as
so
always,
much.
Jill.
Yeah,
I'm glad to be back.
me too. Looking forward to next time. Oh yeah, this is our like heart symbol. It's the Genesis symbol for advantage or whatever. So this is the College of Lore heart symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a heart?
No,
Yeah,
it's
It's
like a heart.
cult.
It's like a heart.
It's a
but it's
little
not.
bit like Illuminati triangle.
Yeah, it's like a little
secret
A.
society.
Okay.
I was making my
Love you all. Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.